Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Uh, this is Brian, the VO Prospect. And the reason the name the VO Prospect is prospectively, hopefully in the future, I will be some type of voiceover actor. That's what I'm leaning towards. And today, I got my first piece of equipment in. Well, actually yesterday, but I have the F-Deuce SL40. So originally, I ordered this. It came with the boom arm, and I thought I was actually going to use it in another area to where I could use the boom arm. That'd be the best setup. Unfortunately, that little area does not work for me. So this room right here is going to be where I record at. And this is my craft room. There's lots of stuff around, so definitely need to sound treat it. And also, I need to get a stand, something for the stand to go in, because I'm going to be recording right over here on this table that you may see part of, maybe. But anyways, this is a dynamic microphone. And yes, before you start yelling at me, that is not a condenser. That is because I'm getting stuff that will also help me out in other ways. I do YouTube, obviously. I got another channel that I do. If I start a podcast, this is actually working really well. I tested it out last night. Back there, you can see the laptop. I got Adobe Audition, which I need to learn how to use. So that's another adventure all on itself. Plenty of YouTube videos about it. But this is actually working really well with how I got it set up now. I kind of do it like that. Got some stuff on it. That's what it looks like. And the good thing is, this is also a USB microphone as well as XLR. Now, when you're running XLR, these buttons will not work. That's only for USB. It's between headphone volumes and the gain, and you hold the center button down about 2 seconds, and you'll see a little blue light under each side. There's a, let's do it this way. As for headphones, so the little blue light will light up under that whenever you're going plus or minus on volume. That's under the microphone, that'll be your gain plus or minus. If you're hooked into XLR, that won't work. That's all done through your inputs and stuff like that, or the interface. Now, with it being dynamic, this does not hit up to, say, -6, -3 dBs. But that will change whenever I get my interface. I will be getting the interface next month to go completely XLR. But all in all, so far, I really do like this mic. It sounds better than the Yeti Nano that I have, yeah, right up here. This is the Yeti Nano. So this does sound better than that, so I am really impressed. This is not that expensive. I'll leave a link in the description to Amazon where you can get this mic. You can either get it with a boom arm or a Think-A-Stand. I'll put the links down there and you can check it out for yourself. I'm not going to do sound samples on this right now. I'll wait till my whole system is set up. Then I could actually show off my system between this, the interface, into Adobe Audition. Right now, working off this little button lav mic. This I really like for the YouTube stuff and getting wireless. Just for this, it works freaking great. Now, another part, obviously said I need to treat this room. Windows right there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about those. But for these walls, see, like big blank area right here, blank areas here. I'm going to be treating that. And with that, I am on the Amazon Vine program. And what Vine is, it's an invite only. Somehow I got invited. I saw it and said, okay, why not? You can request products that you see on the Vine side of things, have them sent to you free, and you just review it. I figured to put in just the term acoustic. There are acoustic panels that pop up on there. I just got an 8-pack of these, which really is not that big of a deal. It's 12 by 12. And I think what I'm going to do is line them all up, and have them on the back of the entrance door to help that part. On top of that, I got 2 other sets of panels that they piece together and they make artwork. It's like an artwork. So I know one's going to go up over there somewhere. And I'm thinking another one's going to go over on this wall. And I get them for free. All I got to do is do a review on them, just like I did these panels. Then there was one today. I guess it's larger. I guess it's 2 by 4, and you get 5 of those panels. And I'm thinking that's going to go right up over here. So yeah, that's the beginnings of sound treating this room. That's really nice. And I know dynamics are good for just blocking out things, but I noticed this thing is sensitive. I was watching the metering levels, just seeing the quietness, making sure getting the gain set and all that. And I was seeing the levels move up. My birds weren't going crazy, but they were just doing their normal little chirps. It was kind of popping up. But I'm also aiming towards the entrance door. So in the I can't pronounce the word, cardioid, whatever polar pattern is picking up from this way. Maybe I need to turn it or something. I don't know. This is all just the beginning for me. And on top of that, I did get this pop filter. Forgot who it's made by. It is a Chinese company, but metal mesh on both sides. It's only this long, so it hooks really well right up near the microphone to get in the right spot. I'll leave a link for this down there as well. Pop filters are really handy. I mean, that helps stops those plosives, or not completely stop it, but it helps them. Helps take them out a little. Now, with this being the beginning of my journey, I have been looking locally to see what's around here. Uh, doesn't matter what it is, just anything dealing with this. And I did find a coach. She's mainly a singing coach, but also marks herself as helping with public speaking. I don't know, she's a few cities over, and it might be kind of hard for me on that. One thing I did find right downtown, which is possibly about 2 miles away, there is an improv group that I think it's every Fridays or maybe it's one Friday a month. I'm not sure which. They hold shows. But before the shows, there's like a free 1 hour improv class. So that could be a thing for me. I mean, I could easily get down there and get back in free class. What's interesting, the guy is actually from my hometown who owns that. I'm not from here. So that's kind of just an interesting point. Maybe make a connection with him. And that could get me going at least. Because I've looked at the online coaching and stuff like that. Some of the things like the work groups, I think some of them that I'm looking at are like $65 for the workshop, and it's online. That I could probably fit in. But like throwing down $500 for a coach as of right now doesn't fit. Single dad, got to take care of things. I got expenses for what limited income I do have. So I am looking, I am trying, I am practicing, I am doing what I can right now with what I got. So, yeah, this looks like it's going to be a really fun journey, something that could last. It's not like with the jobs I apply to, there's not ageism. Because, hey, you could change your voice, get it up higher, get it down lower, ease up. It could last me a while. This could be an income when I actually start. Right now, it's just practice. I'm trying to get my setup right here. I guess it throws back to the Army thing of train how you fight. So I want my setup. I want it how I want to be when I would be recording. Just so I could sit here and practice. I could record my voice, get it on the laptop, replay it, and really hear myself. Am I going to be improving? I could keep a track record of that. So, yeah, that's what I got so far. Like I said, I'm not going to say the interface. That'll be whenever I get it. And any voice samples will come after I get everything set up and I know how to use Adobe Audition on the laptop back there. I'll probably set it up on my computer as well because I really like editing on my main computer. Just, it just feels better. Um, yeah, that's what I got. So I do have experience in Ableton. That's what I use to create music, stuff like that. I don't know if I should load that up. I really want to learn Audition as well because that seems to be more towards vocals, whereas Ableton was more towards using stems, using sounds, creating sounds, stuff like that for EDM and dubstep. It just seems like a different animal. I want more vocal related because this is going to rely on my voice. My voice has got to sound good. My voice has got to come through clean. I just don't know if Ableton's really set up better than Adobe Audition for this. So, enough of me chatting around. I'm going to go ahead and sign off and say, hey, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to keep following along on this journey if you want to. And I will see y'all in the next video.